Greetings, everyone. This is me. Excuse me for the cough. So, Zahra, ex-Muslim, ex-Shia. Now, challenge to Elena Ali's sister on my live stream so that no intellectual dishonesty happens. I make sure of that on my live streams. No lies, no twisting and turning of the lies. Although, of course, you can criticize a public figure, an authority, but in this religion, you're not supposed to. If the authority among you, right, even if you disagree, they're from the other school of thought, you may not have realized they don't see this, how they have understood and interpreted the ayats. This is the problem also with the Quran ayats, that you can interpret it the way you want to. It's open to interpretations and all. Like Sister Elena may have missed Surah Nur ayat 55 and the total meaning of this. And we're told in another surah, Surah 4, ayat 150, I think it is, not to make a distinction between Allah and the Messenger. So this is how I take it, and Elena Ali thinks that my thing is rubbish. I'm not even a Muslim. Oh, she's quite sure that I'm not a Muslim. Please, can you tell me who is Jawad Sajwani? Do you know the Sajwani Imam Barga here in Dubai? It's called Hosseini Zahra. Oh, I have to. Oh, you see, so she got there, in front of many people on her live stream. I thought maybe she'd get they could do something. My family's Shia. So I didn't want to bring this out, the personal things. Right, Surah 4, ayat 150. Hosseini Zahra, सजवानी इमाम बारगाह कहते हैं यहाँ दुबई में. Hosseini Zahra Imam Barga. So she did say this is sometimes ex-Shia. She's coming as ex-Shia, ex-Muslim, but her name is Zahra Jawad Sajwani. Sajwani is my surname. Jawad is my great-grandfather's name. And so I don't know what Atat, the way she asked me, and the way that her style is like that really rude Shia on Zalmi's channel. Like what prayer do you pray while sitting in the namaz? She asked me the name, with the name, and I said, I don't know what you're talking about. He said, oh, you're not a Shia. Another Shia telling me that I'm not a Shia previously before Elena Ali. So those who deny Allah and His messengers, अभी सलाह तो दूर की बात है. ये जो ex-Muslim, ये जो समर on Facebook, हाँ, so अच्छा, मैं शिया नहीं हूँ, मैं मुसलमान कभी नहीं थी, मैं कभी शिया नहीं थी. I was never a Shia, never a Muslim. और His Highness आगा खान का के बारे में कह रहे हैं, और कह रहे हैं कि हम आगा खान इसके अगेंस्ट नहीं कह रहे हैं, हम सिर्फ Ismailism के अगेंस्ट कह रहे हैं. So look at the ayats they have missed and misunderstood and misrepresented, right? Surah Nisa at 150, like I showed you, and how I had to go combing through other ayats. Surah Fat ayat 9, to show you what even the 12er Shias and the Sunnis have done with this ayat. But you see, we don't kill, we just give academic, and sometimes we get angry. Another thing is that from Elena Ali's sect, school of thought, right? Who can be, without the school of thought, what is Islam? Allama Iqbal has said, एक ज़रबत Ali यदल्ला और एक शबीर का sacrifice, सजदा शबीर, इसके सिवा क्या रखा है इस्लाम में? What is left in Islam? Where is the only Muslim also? Where's the only Muslim in Islam? We are only Muslims. We don't divide. We don't do this. This also. Please show me where are the only Muslims? The ones who said we're believers, they were told to say you're Muslims, not believers. So that means the believers are on a higher status than the Muslims. The Bedouins who said to Prophet Muhammad, and the hypocrites who said, we bear witness that you are a prophet. Allah said that they are liars. They're lying. Why? So you haven't understood the the Sunni Shias for 12 Shias for 1400 years. And even while the Prophet was there, the Sahabas could not understand him, what he was saying. Sometimes. And he used to forget and all this. So what a terrible thing, right? And ironically, these people, they have more followers, and how they talk. They know how to talk and what to show you, cherry picking from the Quran ayats. Okay, law. There's only Allah and not to have partners with Him. And the way they put it, that the Al-Khani's worship is Imam Ali, right? So there's a very thin line between sanity and insanity. In intercession and wasila, they don't worship Imam Ali. It's because the way God has told them to take Imam Ali and Prophet Muhammad's sunnah also, that they take Imam Ali. Prophet Muhammad called him at Khaybar. We are told Abu Bakr through the Islamic sources, we are told, those who take those Islamic sources, all of them Sunni, also take that source, that Abu Bakr failed, Umar failed at Khaybar. He called Imam Ali. That now he said you will have victory because Imam Ali. And then Jibrail brought Naate Ali, which is not in the Quran, but it's one of the revelations that did not come in the Quran. I don't know why. But the problem is that you see, this prophet is a problem. He's made Imam Ali go up and all this himself. So this also. And the way they show the Quran ayat, so they don't understand, and then they have so many followers. Although the Quran says that very few will understand. Even the Sahabas were arguing with them. They were taken for their death, like they were going towards their death. You remember that ayat in the Quran? Okay. And she's called me mentally ill and all this, which really doesn't matter to me, but publicly doing this, publicly doing against His Highness Aga Khan, you can criticize. Of course, you see something wrong, you can criticize but not in this religion. You see, it's being in this religion, you can't criticize any authority, because your Allah has said, obey amri, the command. Like it means what they command you to do, you have to do. It's not like Rabbi Simon. I was saying the ulil amr should be like him. They control your life. They can control your life, and the Muslim ulil amr. And it says authority among you. So I don't know why the Shias have not understood that. And so those who believe, the others can have, there could be, you have to obey. I don't know how the Shias have understood this ayat, right? Obey authority amongst yourselves, those believers. So you don't go against Allah and the Messenger, you obey Allah and the Messenger, and you also obey the authority amongst yourselves. And that authority says we're Muslims. That authority says he's an imam. That authority says he's from the progeny. He's proven through Nas, because in written form, as the Quran has come in written form, You cannot, actually, a Muslim cannot say that we need more proof from you, because what proof do you have that Prophet Muhammad was a true prophet? Only what is written and recorded about him and what he did and showed, and the Quran is that what you have. And they are a smaller, in Islam, a smaller sect. Their imam doesn't kill for apostasy even. And the rest, the extremist Muslims and the Sunnis, I know some of them, they're like, Shias are infidels. So that's why, what should Elena Ali do? Not criticize. A group, a small group of Muslims. We can criticize, but she cannot in this way as a Muslim. She is giving fuel to a fire that has been there for a long time in Islam. A lot of misunderstandings, which I try to, tell the Shias also, then tell the Sunnis also, and I say, here the Sunnis are right, but here this is, Shias are wrong. Here the Shias are right, Sunnis, you are wrong, in the Quran ayat. So it's been quite an ordeal for me, and bear with me, please. I don't mean to be like saying that I've worked hard or anything, but and I don't deserve this actually. No one deserves this. Not even the Ismailis deserve what Elena Ali is doing against them, against their religion, the small minority, so small. And their imam is so great. And the dangers in this Islam. So the fire that was ignited from this religion, from the Quran ayats, it's what's his name? The Palestinian, he was saying Quran should be banned. He was a Muslim, right? Quran should be banned. तो अजीब है ना, इट्स रियली अजब अजब. जैसे प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद को खूबसूरत लड़कियां अजब लगती थी, लाइक अल्लाह हैज सेड इन सूरह 33 आयत 52. Sorry, I keep, oh God, what have I done? 52. Oh, it's my live stream. So, what's his name? Quran should be banned. Can't find him. Can't remember his name. I've just had a block right now. Shaitan ko, Shaitan is giving you the block. Oh, forgotten. Yeah. So, okay. So Shaitan gave Prophet Muhammad also a lot of blocks. Anyhow, sorry, क्या नाम है और ये आएगा, what's the, Hamas's son. Quran should be banned. Okay, I remember. Didn't he say the Quran should be banned? Yes, maybe I'm wrong. No, I don't find his... Free people should fake Islam. Son of Hamas leader. So unfortunately, no, I don't see... Sorry, I don't see it, but I shouldn't say things like this and put it on someone like the son of Hamas's leader. I think he said, I'm not sure, so please forgive me for this, the loosely put things. This is the way I apologize. But I think that, I also think that Quran should be banned. It's a very dangerous book. Then they have all these fiqhs, and because you can interpret, you can miss Quran ayahs. Even your Prophet was missing, because you see, he had confused his people. Now we don't know whether this, now he's saying so some, excuse me, what is, you see now, although he's saying, may Allah bestow his mercy on him, as he reminded me. He reminded the Prophet Muhammad, right? So, the abrogation problem comes here, and you can see it. Sahih al-Bukhari 5038. Now, some Muslims would take it, he's saying that he reminded me of the abrogated verses. So this confusion should not be there in a religion which says, I am on the justice. This Islam, the Islam I have brought, is on justice, and it will prevail. Allah has accepted Islam, and it will prevail over all religions. Things like that. And then it says in Surah Nur ayat 55, which is a contradiction, that Allah has promised for the believers who do righteous deeds that they will have their religion. He will make a new religion for them. He will choose for their religion for them. On one hand, so Elena Ali, some Muslims like Elena Ali, they've also missed Surah Nur ayat, the true meaning of Surah Nur ayat 55. And the Imam of the time, the Hazir Imam, says, I'm the sole interpreter. Did he say this? Who can understand these ayats? Probably. They're open to interpretations. But this is a hadith, Sahih al-Bukhari 5038, narrated Aisha. Allah's messenger heard a man reciting the Quran at night and said, may Allah bestow his mercy on him. Now, is this on abrogation? When Allah causes you to forget an ayat, He brings a better ayat. So the Prophet has forgot, but this man hasn't forgot. Oh my goodness. Amazingly, there are many who want Satan to win, who want rapists to win, who have no consideration whatsoever for girls' rights. Surah Divorce, Surah Talaq, Ayat 4. That ayat is also open to interpretation. Some say this, some say that. Some say taking Surah Nisa ayat, that not marriageable age. So they have problems. The ones who have problems with menstruation, Allah has not said this. Or that in marriage, if they have no, so that's good, they haven't had the menstruation, then you count those months and maybe they're pregnant. Yeah. So, I don't know about that, but maybe they're pregnant, they haven't had menstruation. So that means that in the marriage, so many interpretations, really, I get tongue-tied. What to say about this Allah, really? Oh, tongue-ties me. I blame it on him. So Allah's messenger heard a man reciting the Quran at night. I'm asking you Muslims, is this about abrogation? Now you go and get the tafsirs. Ibn Masud reported the Prophet said, wretched is the one who says, I have forgotten such a word. No, this is... So go get what you say about the tafsir. Now see, I'm not an alim. I wasn't an alim in Shia Islam, right? So there were things I didn't know. Or am I supposed to know everything and be an alim? And so if a Shia 12er goes there to Elena Ali, and she's a Sunni, what will she say to that Shia alim? I wonder how she will evade him and mute him. Huh? Ask personal questions or not show. Okay, I'll show the intercession. Alim Layla, Ayatollah Layla, Grand Ayatollah. How about why aren't the 12er Grand Ayatollah going to Elena Ali? I will show you the verse. But first tell me your age. And you know about Ata'at? Do we need to know Allama Rashid Rabi, Khuda Rahmat Kare? Right? But he's oh, Khuda Rahmat Kare? Radi Allah, no. Oh, he's a saint here. Genius of his time. Khuda Rahmat Kare. So I think he's in my opinion, he's a saint, but he's reincarnated. So there's reincarnation also in Elena Ali. तो ऐसे ही पढ़ती है कुरान जैसे पता नहीं कोई पोपट पढ़ रहा है. Paris is reading. और वो गलत किया है अब सुन्नियों के पास कि पता नहीं किस आलिम के पास गई इसको मिला है ऐसा. Where she got that from and which alim? Are there muftis or what? Has she spoken about her, where she got, or she did her own studies or what? पता नहीं क्या किया है, what she's done. Anyways, this is a challenge to Elena Ali again. The starting of Prophet Muhammad's mental illness. Tell me that he didn't have it. You people don't even realize, and then go and find out what she said about my mental illness, that she wouldn't even give me a chance to talk. Because is it because of my mental illness or my ex-Shia and ex-Muslim? Or all three of them? बेचारी का फिर वो बगल में जो बैठते हैं सुन्नी इनके साथ लेडीज़ वो नहीं बैठेंगी बगल. Sorry, that's we have this vulgar sorry, like you know ऐसे बैठते हैं साथ together sitting and talking against Agha Khani-ism. So just a minute, please. I was caused to forget. So see, I was caused to forget. ये भी अजीब है यानी ये आपके रसूलुल्लाह, हाँ? और कितने, I mean, it's surprising how you, even studying this, you like, and has Elena Ali shown you the hadith? Is she a Sunni Muslim or just a Quran only? अपने बारे में बताएगी ना तो खुल जाएगा इसका पोल. She'll be caught there and then. You'll know through my live streams. She's trying to bewakuf people, make like her prophet deceived people. So, yes, I say this, whether you agree with it or not. Ibn Masud reported, no, the prophet was worse than her. Sorry, raping women and all this. Yeah, it's definitely much worse than her. Sorry about that, yeah. Wretched is the one who says, I have forgotten such a verse. Rather, he was made to forget. He was made to forget by whom? Shaitan or Allah? But is this ayat on, is this hadith, is this hadith on, so used to ayats, is this hadith on abrogation? Then if it's on abrogation, then he's being very grateful that a man has reminded him of such and such verses, of such and such surahs, which I was caused to forget by shaitan or by Allah. And remember I showed you this, that he could be possessed by jinn. That's what they were saying actually, his sahabas also were saying. Right? The sahabas with him. Okay, now the onset, you see I showed you that, I showed you how he forgets about not only like the Quran ayats and the people to perform the 2 prostrations. right? This he forgot, and the man reminded him. Sahih al-Bukhari 5038, narrated by Aisha. And then I showed you how he forgets how to recite, how many rakats to recite in his salah. A prophet himself forgetting. You know, if a teacher does this, keeps forgetting, she says, "Oh, I'm not preaching." This is what the Sunnis say, right? That he's such a motherly person that he was forgetting himself and showing that he's not a preacher, but he practices, and through practice, he's showing us, "I'm just a human being, as you are." No, no. The excessive respect you demanded. You are just a human being. No, no. Sahih al-Bukhari 1229 narrated Abu Huraira. The Prophet offered one of the evening prayers. The sub-narrator Muhammad said, I think that it was most probably the Asr prayer. And he finished it. After offering 2 rakat only, he then stood near a price of wood in front of the mosque and put his hand over it, and Abu Bakr and Umar were amongst those who were present. But they dared not talk to him about that because of the excessive respect for him. Excessive respect, or he wants worship of him. I'll show you where he wants worship of him. Why have you Sunnis not worked it out properly? Abu Bakr is saying, if you worship Muhammad, then where? I'll show you then. Because where you Sunnis, the Sunnis who say, yeah, what are they doing, giving a go to Hazrat Abbas on Ashura? That's not needed. That's not necessary in the religion. What are they doing? What are you doing when you cut cows and things? Huh? Animals. After Hajj. You remember what? Does Allah need that, or you're doing it in Allah's name, or you're doing it in Abraham's name? You know how Hazrat Abbas was butchered in Karbala? Do you know how Imam Hussain was butchered? Ismaili, his Nana, Prophet Muhammad's from, yeah, you may think that you are told that you give in the name of Allah, but in remembrance of whom? So this is how the Shias may, yeah. And when your weddings and all, I've even had a dream. I think my mummy, Bastaki Sunni, on the wedding nights you give bakras and all. I've seen in a dream there was a wedding at her place because बकरा वकरे नहीं देते हो तुम लोग, ज़िबा नहीं करते हो, सदका नहीं निकालते हो, bride and groom पैसे नहीं फेंकते हो over. So these are just traditions that have come. These are not biddat. You'll say that your fellow Sunnis are doing biddat, innovations. The culture you practice, the customs you practice that are not in Islam. Even Sunnis do. So don't blame it on the Shias all the time. And Mosi. अच्छा, excessive, huh? और फिर क्या बोलता है कि where does he say I'm only a man? He's forgotten the rakat, but bichare, now the very wise person had to say, and those who were in a hurry went out. They went out. Didn't even perform the prayers properly because they trusted in your prophet. And he's forgotten. They thought he said it. They followed him and they didn't realize. So you are like those brainwashed sheep. And you just go out. And even though your first caliph and your second caliph after Prophet Muhammad, here at this time, realized they couldn't say it because of excessive respect for him. This goes into worship actually. And though they were actually very scared of him. What excessive respect for him. You see, you have to if your teacher, I pointed out to a teacher in law school in Karachi, and he said, like, I stand corrected, that he had forgotten something from, or he said it, he made a mistake, okay? So I said, sir, sir, sorry, but this. He said, oh, yes, I stand corrected. SM Law School, SM Law College. Oh my goodness. So some of you hurried, some of them who are following him, like Elena Ali, would hurry and go out, like if she was a man in the mosque, or a lady in another part of the mosque for the ladies. Go, hurry out, went brainwashed. You're following him like blind people, sheep, cattle, worse. They are worse than cattle. Who are worse than cattle? You are worse than cattle. They said he has the prayer bin. Your Allah said it. I don't say it. I'm just repeating what your Allah would say. You fool. And what hadith says. You ignorant people, you fools. You don't realize that Prophet Muhammad didn't give us two clothes. The only one. You ignorant one. One Sahaba is telling another Sahaba. Like this, insulting. But you can't insult the Prophet. You can't say he's a fool. Forgot. Rakat. So this person, Dhul Yadain, by the Prophet said, very sensibly, he has the prayer bin. They said some of them said has the prayer bin reduced. They couldn't say, if they tell this covert nonsense tyrant that you have forgotten, he'll say, no. And as he said in another, you can't correct him like this. So he said, see, here, the Prophet, has the prayer been reduced or have you forgotten? They did say it actually. So see what he said about being forgotten. He said, neither have I forgotten nor has the prayer been reduced. पागलपन है क्या? पागल करना है लोगों को और भी. अच्छा, you are worse than cattle. मैं इन लोगों, I'm helping these Muslims. तो ये भी. So please, intellectual honesty नहीं है एलेना अली में. और इतने लोग उसके पास, इतने तुम लोग सब worse than cattle. और फिर मारोगे भी हम लोगों को. On apostasy, you'll kill me. As a prayer, ये क्या nonsense है. You see analyze his, I've analyzed his behavior. You don't even know how to analyze a person's behavior. You are not told because he's the excessive respect for him. You are blinded by the fear. Not excessive. You see, there cannot be an excessive respect like, when on this part, even if your teacher is. और फिर आगा खान के बारे में क्या कहते हो कि ऐसा हमें प्रेयर क़याम स्टैंड, ये इस्टेब्लिश भी हो सकता है. इस्टेब्लिश प्रेयर. क़याम का मतलब क्या है? डू यू नो क़याम का मतलब क्या है? सो आई आस्क्ड समर ऑन फेसबुक. तुम लोगों को पता ही नहीं है इन चीज़ों का मतलब क्या है. कभी कभी तो इस्टेब्लिश यानी चाहे आप स्टैंडिंग हैं, सिटिंग हैं, ऐसे रहें जैसे यू आर इन प्रेयर. क्यों हम लोग कहते हैं शिया 12 वर्स फ़र्द नहीं है, वाजिब. और इस्माइलीस शायद कहते हैं फ़र्द है, बिकॉज फ़र्द, वो माई आंट ट्राई टू एक्सप्लेन टू मी, आई ट्राई टू रीड इट, डिफरेंस बिटवीन फ़र्द एंड वाजिब. Something So this is not continuous, but it's obligatory. Fard is something which is continuous. So I think they've made the salat continuous. I'm just, you see, you may think I'm trying to make excuses for them and this and that. No. It's my understanding that I can't say it properly, but my deep understanding about Ismailism, and this is not the way Elena Ali way. Because King of Jordan also, why did he accept the Aga Khanism? He must have seen something that yes, Quran has. How did they reach that? That Aga Khanis are a legitimate group, school of thought in Islam. Must have gone through contemplation, seeing that the Quran has that it can be taken like this, it can be taken like this. We miss Surah Nur ayat 55, but they've taken Surah Nur ayat 55. They've taken the namaz, the salah as fard, which is continuous. They've taken the roza, the fasting as continuous. So anyone, during roza, anyone who gets angry, your roza could be makruh, this thing, a little bit. So you're not supposed to get angry. And then they do it, our Khanis do it all year round. For them it's fard, meaning it is a continuous fasting, not only in the month of Ramadan. And now you can go into your wives, so they can go into, but how they take, it's continuous over the years. Anyone can bully them, call them pigs, names. Anyone, especially the Muslims in Canada also. And Karachi maybe also. How much they must be taking, the bully, the insults, not say a single thing. Som. They're in Som. You know the meaning of Som? You see, I think it comes, Som. What is the meaning of Som also? So he's forgetful, he faints when Izar. It's showing you that it's not right to pray in Izar only. So much it has been showing you, but you're missing like those sheep blinded, worse than cattle. What is the meaning? What is the origin meaning of Som? Meaning? This is from fasting. Rosa, fasting. No. But what is the origin meaning, right? Of Som? Is it silence? Like Hazrat Zakaria, when he prayed to his Lord, what did he get? A son, right? And what did God tell him? To keep quiet, not talk. So maybe there are other forms of fasting, like keeping silent. When anyone really, I don't know how to. Sorry, it's my fault. I think Som comes from Wajib Som, Nathar Som. From silence. We look at it, please. Nathar Som. A votive fast. What is votive now? I see in English also there are some words I don't know. So I say I don't know. That doesn't mean, oh, you're going to say that I don't know English at all? I can never speak in English because I don't know the meaning of votive. Atayat, like Elena Ali, doing gaslighting and trying to evade me, offered or consecrated in a fulfillment of a vow. Okay. So, Surah Maryam. Hazrat Zakaria prayed. I don't remember the ayat number, but I'm going to go through this. So Allah told him to keep quiet, silent. Glorify him. Zachariah. This is a mention of the mercy of your Lord to his servant Zechariah. When he called to his Lord in Nada, he said, my Lord, indeed my bones, my Lord, unhappy. Indeed, I feared the successors after me, and my wife has been barren. So give me from yourself an heir. From yourself. Ladunka. Isn't this God himself coming in human form? Oh my God. Mawaliya. Fear. And indeed I feared the successors after me. So give me from yourself an heir. You could just say Allah is coming down. Zachariah, who will inherit me and inherit the family of Yaqub, Jacob. Ooh, and make him, my Lord, pleasing to you. Oh, the Prophet goes pleasing his wives against the command of Allah given to the believers. Surah Tahrim ayat 1 and Surah Maida ayat 87. What is this? और ये इस बेचारे ने तो शादी भी नहीं की, Yahya ने. Could he be God? He was told, O Zachariah, indeed we give you good tidings of a boy whose name will be John, and we have not assigned to anyone before this name. Yahya. Then he said, my Lord, how will I have a boy? Though I have reached extreme old age. Now, see, even even Zachariah getting doubtful, like, am I speaking? It implies, the angel said, thus it will be. Your Lord says, it is easy for me, for I created you before while you were nothing. Now here, Allah is saying, I created you before you were nothing. You know what is nothingness? So I'm sometimes take you to nothingness. I don't, but by the help of, I'm still not established in the nothingness. Zechariah said, my Lord, make for me a sign. He said, now he wants a sign. He said, your sign, so sound, night sound. What does this mean? You will not speak to the people for 3 nights sound. See? You will not make a sound without illness. Achas, you will be sound. Achas, sawiyan means sound. But you will not speak. It doesn't say som here directly. You will not speak to the people. You will keep, if it had said you will keep silent, then I could have shown you. So it's not here. So he came out to his people from the prayer chamber, signaled to them. In silence, it doesn't say. Let me find it from the Quran, if I could find it. Silence. You think this kind of a thing is, I'm going from here and there, is madness? Like Elena Ali pointed out? Do you think King of Jordan has gone crazy, accepting Agha Khanis and all your other ulamas who were there for the Islamic conference? Elena Ali and Samad, not Samar. Where's this Soman? Okay, I don't know. And I have no shame in saying I don't know. Your prophet, he forgot, and he says he can't accept that he has not forgotten. This is a very stubborn person. Fasting is prescribed. Psalm is only, but any other. And you can go into your women now. They couldn't. The Sahabas here. Oh my God, so much thing in this. So anyways, I can't find it right now. Okay, it's fasting. But for the Agha, I'll try to find it later on. I'll go to the point here. Point. Where did his mental illness start? Here's the point going. So in Revelation, Sahih al-Bukhari 3, narrated Aisha, the mother of the faithful believers, Mu'mineen. The commencement of the divine inspiration to Allah's Messenger was in the form of good dreams which came true like bright daylight. And then the love of seclusion was bestowed upon him. He used to go in seclusion in the cave of Hira, where he was used to worship. Anyone can have dreams and all this. Continuously for many days before his desire to see his family. He used to take with him the journey food for the stay and then come back to his wife, Khadija. Oh, they're married. So he doesn't know he's a prophet, so your marriage, shouldn't it be annulled when he finds out he's a prophet? Or Hazrat Khadija. So when he got married, Arey, hum to 12 Shia say, no. Abu Talib was a Muslim believer. So he was the one who got the nikah done of Prophet Muhammad and Khadija. Objection, my lord. This my prophet is a polytheist or a non-Muslim right now. Khadija, take his word like that. And he's even married to Khadija. Again, till suddenly the truth descended upon him while he was in the cave of Hira. The angel came to him and asked him to read. The prophet replied, I do not know how to read. The prophet added, the angel caught me forcefully. Caught me. Good. Put it in brackets. Your own people are putting it in bracket. Whoever here, sunnah.com. Forcefully. Angel caught him forcefully and pressed me so hard that I could not bear it anymore. This is the beginning. You see, you people don't know what is the beginning of mental illness. And jinn possession also. You have jinn possession. Then he released me and again asked me to read, and I replied, I do not know how to read. Thereupon he caught me again and pressed me a second time, till I could not bear it anymore, suffocating him. Oh my God. He then released me and again asked me to read, but again I replied 3 times. You know, in Hinduism and all this, 3, I do not know. The third time also, like in the weddings, Muslim weddings, the alim comes, he asks you 3 times. Even if you say first time yes, he still asks you 3 times. No, you should wait for the alim to ask you 3 times in nikah, the girl also, female. It's good. The third time say G. Yes. Oh my God. I do not know how to read. What shall I read? Thereupon he caught him the third time and pressed him and then released him and said, read in the name of your Lord who has... Now Jibrail can come one time, not press him and say, read in the name of your Lord. Third time he has to say, read in the name of the Lord. First time he's saying, Ikra, Ikra, Ikra. What kind of an angel is this? Now when he said, read in the name of... And does he have to press him so hard, suffocating him? The miracle is, read in the name of your Lord who has created. Huh? You see, if Elena Ali wants to send Muslims back to worse than cattle, blind, deaf and dumb. This is what he has made you, this prophet. And I will not have it. So, there were our ulamas working hard for us to stay in this religion, trying to get, show us Imam's narrations, not to take these narrations, that you will, you'll say, what kind of prophet this is? They're trying to, against this. But this is the truth. They worked hard, and if I say I've worked hard, what? No, you won't take it. But but the thing is that I don't want you to go into this. Ismailis also. Another thing. Ex-Ismailis have been there. Read in the name of your Lord who has created. All he needs, the angel doesn't know. Then he started, right? See, read. Your Lord is the most generous. Surah 96, ayat 1, 2, and 3. Then Allah's messenger returned with the inspiration with his heart beating severely. Heart beating severely. Then he went to Khadija. Now he's going to Khadija. And said, cover me, cover me. They covered him till his fear was over. He's fearful. And after that, he told her everything that had happened and said, I fear that something may happen to me. Khadija replied, now Khadija is telling him never. In love, enamored by a prophet. Younger than her, 40 years old, Khadija is saying never, or 41 of her. By Allah, Allah will never disgrace you. Wait a minute. How does she know about Allah? Oh, ho, ho. The angel has not told. Angels sit down with him and tell him that, Baba, like your khawf should go. Now in the Ghar they are, Abu Bakr is there, ayat is there, that God sent mercy. God sent what? Calm, peace. So they were in the cave, these two. They were in the cave. And God has sent peace. So because Abu Bakr was with them, maybe that's why God has sent him peace. I hope they don't give me the Surah Kaf ayats because I put cave here. Where is it when Abu Bakr and... Oh, so Allah sent down His tranquility upon him and strengthened him with hosts. Oh, sorry. Oh my God. What's up, Duck? What's up? I'm going crazy. I'm losing. See? What is this? Good. Surah 90. This is Surah Tawbah at 40. What's up, Duck? No, God is up. I don't know. If you do not aid the Prophet, Allah has already aided him when those who disbelieved had driven him out as one of two when they were in the cave, and he said to his companion, do not grieve. Now he's saying, do not grieve. Indeed, Allah is with you, with us. And Allah sent down His tranquility upon him and supported him with angels. You did not see, and made the word of those who disbelieved the lowest, while the word of Allah, that is the highest. Right? So that's it. This should be the end. Like, what against disbelievers? Fight, be stern with them. The word of Allah is the highest. That's why wait a minute. Ismailis. The word of, it doesn't say Allah is the highest, right? That is the highest. While the word of Allah, that is the highest. Wait a minute. Ismailis, I'm coming to you. Surah 9, ayat 40. For your defense, I'm coming to you. Don't worry, I'll protect you. Just kidding. Surah 9, ayat 40. Your Imam is protecting you. Your Wasi Allah sent on earth. Your Khalifatul Rahman is protecting you. Your Imam and Civil John is protecting you. Your Hazir Imam is protecting you. Who am I? No one. Nothing. Highest. Uliya. So what is the highest word of Allah? Which is the highest word of Allah? Muta'ali or Ali? See, that's why they say, Ya Ali Madad. Now, see, and they have, in fact, they not only take these Quran ayats just literally, they have a gnosis, like the Jews have Kabbalah and gnosis, like there are mystics in Christianity. Are you going to say they are heretics? Oh, which is the highest? You don't even know. Isme Azam. Allah has just told you. Find out, search, go in deep. सर की है ये पहाड़, दरियाओं की गहराइयों में तुझे ढूंढा है. Sahil, Sahil, Allama Rashid Torabi said in Majlis, but said don't quote me like that. So but anyways, Sahil, Sahil, कुरान के पढ़ने वाले, क्या तुम लोगों ने इस्लाम को समझा है? ऊपर ऊपर से, ऑन टॉप टॉप सरफेस, सुपरफिशियली. साहिल साहिल चलने वाले क्या जाने दरिया की गहराई क्या है. Dive deep, you get pearls, corals, Surah Rahman ayat. God has given you. Sahil, Sahil चलने वाले. Like Elena Ali, Gnostic को ख़त्म कर दो, Sufism को ख़त्म कर दो. What about your Sunni Sufism? वो भी एक तो Sufi, एक gentleman, Tejani became a Shia, 12er Shia. He was from the which Sufi sect of Sunnis? तुम लोग साहिल साहिल उनको भी चाह रहे हो कि अदर मुस्लिम्स, इस पे भी तुम लोग वो कर रहे हो. This is it. I had enough. I object. The highest. What is Ulya? What's Ulya? What's the highest? While the word of Allah, it is the highest. And Allah is Almighty, Azizun, Hakim. Now where's that? Yeah, Allah is Azizun, Hakim. But what's the highest? While the word of Allah, it is the highest. Where's this word of Allah which is the highest? Where is it? And what is it? Tell me. अगर अली नहीं है तो फिर क्या है? मुता अली है? Maybe मुता अली है. The names of 99 names of Allah. तो ऐसा नहीं करें. अपने मुसलमानों को भी आप लोग वो जाने नहीं देते हैं. डीप डाइविंग करें अपने रिलीजन में, उनको रोक रहे हैं. ऊपर ऊपर की बातें कर रहे हैं, ऊपर ऊपर से कुरान की आयतें दे रहे हैं और चेरी पिकिंग कर रहे हैं. डिप्राइविंग देम of the treasure of spirituality, gnosis, irfaniyat, understand deeply. I knew about this somehow, crept into me as I was walking back and forth in my old house. Did you know that the Quran's words, there are 7 dimensions, 70. जैसे Allah, हम कहते हैं ना कि Allah loves you 70 times more, or 70,000? 70 times more, I heard. And maybe I'm more than your mother. There are 70 or 7 dimensions of each word in the Quran. Maybe I got it wrong in my old house, back and forth walking. तो वो डायमेंशन, आप एक डायमेंशन को इंटरप्रिटेशन डिफरेंट है, उनको छोड़ें आप. डीप आपने जाना है क्या डायमेंशंस हैं. मुझे अतात पे कह रही हैं, और इनको इस्माइलीस को आप क्या कह रही हैं इमाम के बारे में और इनके रिलीजन के बारे में. आप डिप्राइव कर रही हैं, नॉट ओनली इंडेंजरिंग देयर लाइव्स अगेंस्ट योर मुस्लिम्स. Because your Muslims are the ones who are going to lynch them, kill them, bully them, do God knows what. I don't think about it. It's quite chilling, shuddering. 99 names of Allah. ये एलेना अली क्या कह रही है, क्या करवा रही है तुम लोगों को. आपको डीप नहीं जाना है, इसमें डेप्थ है. जब मैं मुसलमान थी, शिया, it crept into me. Did you know? I was in Karachi American School walking. I don't know what age I was. In my backyard, back and forth. My mother was on the jula swing. This big swing we had there. So, do you know that every word in the Quran, every word, not even a ayat, every word has like 70 or 70 dimensions. And you know what are 70 dimensions? You know what are dimensions? So what would muta'ali? Muta'ali or muta'ali? Muta'ali. He is the one who and whom all attributes of greatness, grandness, magnificence, beauty. तो आप जिक्र अच्छा जिक्र तो करेंगे आप, लेकिन ये बताएं कि जब मर्सी या रहमान का जिक्र करेंगे तो एक और चीज़ याद रखें कि ही हैज़ सेंट मर्सी डाउन. वो आप मिस नहीं करें. ऑन अर्थ पर्सोनिफाइड एज प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद. हाँ, उसको मिस कर रहे हैं. उसको क्यों मिस करेंगे? उनके थ्रू तो कुरान आया है, राइट? हाँ. Sorry, it fell. It keeps falling. I need a small desk to clean up. I have one, but it gets dusty. So I've kept this on the small cushions. Because I'm bedridden. Can't sit on a chair. So sorry, this keeps falling. Okay, he's the one who attributes greatness, grandness, magnificence, beauty, fun. इसमें deep, ये देखें, ये ऐसे, this Elena Ali, I'll tell you, she's like this. Elena Ali. I'm going to quote from the American President movie. Because thank you for the "You were my voice when I couldn't speak," Celine Dion. You were my voice. Thank you, America. Thank you for this quote. You see, Bob, people want leadership, Mr. President. And in the absence of genuine leadership, they listen to anyone who steps up to the microphone, like Elena Ali. They want leadership. They're so thirsty. Elena Ali knows this. And so she's playing with you. She's come on the microphone, stepped up on YouTube. And they're going towards a desert, which is the mirage. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. They want leadership. Elena Ali knows this. They're so thirsty for it. She wants to be your leader, but Elena Ali, no woman in Islam can be a leader for it. And they'll crawl through the desert toward a mirage. So is Elena Ali really a Muslim? A prophet's wife and the prophet's women, they are supposed to be in their houses, not displaying even their voices, if you know about this. ये कहाँ टपक के आ गई है ऐसे? They want leadership. They're so thirsty for it. They'll crawl. That's why she wants to cut off this leadership. Aga Khan, His Highness Hazim. I don't know who she wants there. Maybe Samad. Maybe her brother she wants, or her husband. They'll crawl through the desert toward a mirage. And what do I tell you? No leader like Jiddu Krishnamurti. I'm trying to take you to what Jiddu Krishnamurti is. Authority, no authority. And when they discover there's no water, they'll drink the sand. Surah Nur ayat. They'll find Allah with them alone. See, mirage, no water, they'll drink the sand. This is what Elena Ali wants you to drink the sand, because she doesn't want you to go to those houses where the light of Allah has been. Hazir Imam, Nurani family, progeny of Prophet Muhammad. You see? She wants to deprive them so they go and drink the sand which the Sunnis have been doing, that have not become Sufis, who just take the Quran ayats literally and don't go deeper into it because of Surah 3 also, ayat 7. Stay away. No, it's not our place, not our. ऐसे साहिल साहिल चलने वाले दरिया की गहराई क्या जाने. So, this also, Elena Ali is doing. They'll drink the sand. She's very clever. She knows people want in this authority among you. I've loved 2 women in my life. I lost one to cancer and I lost the other because I was so busy keeping my job. I forgot to do my job. Well, that ends right now. Tomorrow morning, the White House is sending a bill to Congress for its consideration. It's White House Resolution 455, an energy bill requiring a 20% reduction of the emission of fossil fuels. What does Elena Ali know about these things, fossil fuels and all this? AKDN has been working like anything for years. Over the next 10 years, it is by far the most aggressive stride ever taken in the fight to reverse the effects of global warming. Where has AKDN reached? Where Elena Ali can't reach. I'm throwing it out. I'm throwing it out, writing a law that makes sense. You cannot address crime prevention. What about crime prevention? Without getting rid of assault weapons and handguns, swords and all these things. I consider them a threat to national security. And I will go door to door if I have to. But I'm going to convince Americans that I'm right. I'm going to convince the Muslims that there's nothing wrong in Agha Khani's isms or things. It's not even ism. And I'm going to get the guns. That now people like Jandallah and all can kill Ismailis with saying infidel and we've got serious problems here, Elena Ali, and we need serious people. And if you want to talk about character, Elena Ali, showing Princess Zahra, you'd better come at me. And she came at me, and that was great, you see. थोड़ा सा मैंने live stream में distraction कर दिया. I tried my best. लेकिन उसने फिर मुझे ड्रॉप करवा दिया. बट मैंने कुछ तो उधर किया है. थोड़ा सा डिस्ट्रैक्शन आएगा. Time buying time. Come at me with more than a burning flag and a membership card. Princess Zahra's pictures. You better come at me, Elena Ali. You come at me. If you want to talk about character and American Agha Khani values, fine. Just tell me where and when. Would she give me a chance? No, and I'll show up. This is a time for serious people, Elena Ali. And your 15 minutes are up. Here on my live stream. My name is Andrew Shepard. His name is the Silent Imam, the peaceful, the progressive, the adorable, His Highness Agha. And he is the Imam, true Imam. Okay, Elena Ali, yesterday your 15 minutes were up. I challenged you. You couldn't even come here and defend your Prophet Muhammad. Okay, but you would say it's ironic that there's an Ex-Shia for justice and truth up to this. Character you're talking about. You know, Princess Zara, have you been when the killing, after having killed? Huh? You know what Princess Zara is doing? वो दिखा रहे हो Zahra. वो दिखा रहे हो ये नहीं दिखा रहे हो Princess Zahra Agha Khan inaugurates Agha Khan Health Center in Aliabad, Hanza Valley. ये तो दिखाओ वो दिखा रहे हो तस्वीरें Princess Zahra Agha Khan honored by Asia Society Texas Center, AKDN. ये दिखाओ कहाँ गई है हंजा वैली ये क्यों नहीं दिखा रहे हो Mountain Jinan, sorry. Because I think early my aunt said Jinan, so I'm stuck to Jinan. So, you know, कुत्ते की दुम टेरी की टेरी मेरी ये दिखाओ ये क्यों नहीं दिखा रही हो Princess Zahra Agha Khan visit to Buni Chitral. Huh? Wishing Princess Zahra a very happy birthday. The Smiley updates Princess Zahra visit to Pakistan, May 2024. Her life at stake. After having killed, like, ruthlessly 45 Ismailis in Safura, Karachi, Princess Zahra goes May 2024 to Pakistan. Her car could have a bomb, God forbid. You never know how they can come. So maybe you would say beefed up security and all this. But she came out of the car. And you never know, someone can shoot from the mountain. You don't know what can happen, God forbid. Right? How they do it, these Jandallah, these terrorists from your sect, school of thought, Elena Ali, ये नहीं दिखा रही है AKTN ह्यूमैनिटी के लिए क्या कर रहे हैं not only you Muslims for Muslims alone. क्या ब्यूटीफुल इस्लाम बना दिया है आगा खान ने क्या चेंजेस लाए क्या ब्यूटीफुल रिफॉर्म्स amazing. Can't find a religion then like this if I just don't keep the Quran aside and just be an Ismaili. So this, thank you. Sydney Ellen Wade to the President. This isn't about me. How can you keep quiet? How do you have patience for people who claim they love Islam but clearly can't stand some Muslims and their leaders, their imams? So I'm just changing it a little bit, sorry. Okay, so the thing is that, going back, I really, with these hadiths, We had to, that's why it's too much for me. The Quran ayats are enough. So, okay. Never, but I have to. I right now my strength, waraka. Listen. Mm. So I'm sorry. I have my conditioning also Shia coming up, and I can't. What these kinds are, but this is about his mental illness starting here, right? So I'll carry on. I need a break. Thank you. I have to go. Sorry. Thank you so much. I wish I was eloquent enough. I need to speak more about His Highness Aga Khan, for His Highness Aga Khan, and Princess Zahra and the Ismailis, which I haven't done. I haven't done justice. Haq nahi ada ho saka. So I apologize. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, beautiful day.